Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We've got some really monstrous news for Cardano, big developments in pipeline. So it's going to be a really interesting video, lots of price talk, price analysis. Where could we be heading when it comes to Cardano? ADA after the biggest liquidation event in crypto history. Let's get to it. Let's go. So we're going to start here on coin market cap. The total market cap of crypto globally is down 1.47%. We're at $3.83 trillion. And I'm not too worried, right? This pullback has been a very big pullback, don't get me wrong. But this is what was needed in order to, have the all-time highs that we're anticipating. And maybe this, pullback, this volatile moment is not quite over just yet. But time will tell. Bitcoin at 111,740.55. It's down 3.02% in the last 24 hours. Just under 10% for the last 7 days at 9.69%. Cardano is at 67 cent 86, down 6.03%, but down a whopping 20.72% in the past 7 days. Now, obviously, I'm no financial advisor. I know that might shock you. Take everything I say with a pinch of salt. It's just my opinion. It's not financial advice. You need a proper, official, licensed financial advisor if you're looking for that. I'm not a financial advisor. Treat this purely as educational, entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, because you do risk losing it all. Nothing's guaranteed in crypto. But my thoughts are that this is a really big buying opportunity. You've got obviously some projects up massively, but some projects are down 60% still. Some are down over 40%. And there's some really strong projects in here. I mean, Aptos down just under 32%. There's some, projects that have taken some big hits. But the reason why I bring this up, right, is because Cardano, it is in a position where it is being backed, right? It is being backed by investors. I know the price is still down quite a bit, but it's not down as much as others. And I think we need to be mindful of that. But let's get into the news. We've got Cardano price forecast, if I can get my words out. ADA bears regain control after rejection at the key resistance. And again, talking about, potentially going down to 64 cent 6, where the support is. Again, I'm not concerned by any of this. I think that there are people that are looking to potentially, short the market. And, this is the thing. This market is very thin, right? There's not a lot of liquidity, and I think we've got to be mindful of that. That is why we had this cascading effect, and the amount of money that changed hands. It didn't disappear, it changed hands, right? We got key facts. Cardano price rises 18%, Hydra 1.0 launches, and then obviously talk of the new hard fork. So the scaling solution for Cardano ADA is a really big deal, and we do need to be taking that into consideration. We've got Cardano and Dogecoin lead crypto rebound following an emotional 19 billion reset. ETF inflows remain strong, exchange balance is near cycle lows, and the broader narrative is arguably stronger after the washout, one analyst has said. So again, it does sort of lead us to believe that even the tensions between the US and China, they're not able to really move this market, I want to say significantly. And I know that's going to wind a lot of people up, and I'm not meaning it in the respect that we haven't seen a lot of liquidations, but the market overall for crypto, and I know it dropped a lot further than this, but to be at $3.78 trillion, I want to be quite clear, right? That's not much different to, back in September when we were at $3.74 trillion. You know, we're actually still higher today than we were in September. So, you know, let me show you this on the screen, right? Because like a lot of people are getting like heavily emotional about it, but like 3.76 trillion back in September. Today we're at, you know, 3.79 trillion. So although we've had this almighty crash, and we did go down to like 3.66 trillion, like the market isn't really any different to how it was in September. And I don't remember people being, you know, so emotional back then. And I know that there's a lot of people that got wiped out, and this is why you have to have good risk management when it comes to your trading, right? So yeah, look, actually we've seen a lot of net outflows when it comes to the crypto ETFs, right? It's down a lot of people have come out of them, but again, that's not really that different to September, really. You know, so I wanted to just basically highlight that. I think people tend to forget, right? We've got whales and retail back Cardano. This is what I was kind of mentioning a little bit earlier. They are back, even though there's bearish signals. And I think that this is a sign that, you know, Cardano is a very strong project, and I think it's going to go on to do really well. I think that actually as real world utility gets added to some of these, you know, layer one blockchains, we're talking about real world utility, the landscape is going to be very, very different. So yeah, rather interesting. And we got Cardano price prediction. ADA reclaims 70 cent as bull's eye recovery to $1. I do think that is inevitable. I think that it is going to take some time though. We've got to wait for a lot of these tensions to really, you know, subside. But again, you've got like people talking about the analysis when it comes to, you know, the markets, right, and what the candles are saying. But then Cardano $1 break could ignite the rally as network activity explodes past 1 million transactions. And I think these headlines are really important because those transactions are really what are going to move the needle, and seeing over 1 million transactions is a real positive thing. And then you know, we've got Bitcoin ETF liquidations hit $7 billion. Analyst highlights Cardano and AVAX as the best altcoins to buy. So yeah, look, I think that actually, you know, some of these projects, altcoins, are going to perform very, very well, and they needed to be hit hard. And I've been on record saying several times, it's just my opinion, I believe that, you know, the harder they fall, or the further they fall, the higher they're going to actually go. COVID crash, 1.2 billion in liquidations. FTX crash, 1.6 billion in liquidations, and then obviously 19.16 billion in liquidations. You know, the other week, right, last week. So, like, we've had these. The COVID crash, you know, saw in the bull market. The FTX crash ended that market. Could this be the, you know, liquidation event that actually starts the next bull run, and what I believe is going to be the biggest bull run in crypto history? I don't believe in the super cycle aspect of things just yet. I think it's too early to really, you know, say that, but, you know, time will tell. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions in the comments below, and I will catch you in the next one.